Welcome back to Ziki1 Plays. So glad that you could join me today. And what we're going to do today is be going through the latest gameplay for Hogwarts Legacy and share with you just a little bit about what does it tell us. Does it change our mind about should we be buying the game or not? Let's get into it. All right, let's get into this gameplay. And just a quick reminder, there are only a few things I want to say, and so I encourage you to go and watch this 11 minutes of gameplay yourself. As you can see, it's posted here by IGN. So awesome. They do a lot of awesome stuff. And so go check out this gameplay yourself. I'll leave a link in the description below. But let's get into it. First thing that you'll notice is there's a lot of cutscenes and there's a lot of like moments where our character player, like our player character is talking. Like right now, that is our character's voice talking in the background. That means that they have a lot of dialogue to say themselves, which is not necessarily bad, but that definitely puts this game more in the ranks of, like, you know, Jedi Fallen Order or Horizon Zero Dawn, one of those games where the character that you're playing as is, to a certain degree, set. Their dialogue anyway, and even if you get a few options, they're going to be kind of a certain timbre to their voice. It's not truly a completely wide-open RPG, like, say, the likes of Skyrim or Elden Ring or even Zelda. Even though Zelda's not necessarily an RPG, the character doesn't have a voice, so it's kind of immersive, makes you feel like the character. Whereas this, you're going to feel like you're playing as another person rather than you being the character. Very slight difference, but to me it does change the experience a little bit. It's interesting, though. It's really cool. Now, getting into some gameplay here, the fighting and the graphics just doesn't, to me, look the best. But then again, that could be that this was I don't know. You know, it says that it was captured on PS5, but it could be that maybe this is just the result of them making this game on multiple platforms. And I'm actually going to skip ahead here because a lot of this is the same, and I just think that the fighting at the end was way cooler. So here is the fighting that happens kind of at the end of the gameplay. You're going to see a little bit of the actual gameplay now. I'm not going to harp on the graphics too much because I understand it's a cross-gen game. It goes to a bunch of different platforms. But basically, there are a lot of the same exact enemy types, no difference in name or even actions. And same thing with her, like the spells that she's casting and the ways that she's defending herself seems to be very samey over the course of this not super long battle. I will give it this. It looks very chaotic, and it looks pretty challenging, which I'm excited about, but it does look a little repetitive, and we're going to have to see more before we can really make that call. But it does look like the fighting is going to be a little bit repetitive. It's going to be a little bit more of like a what you would consider like a grinding loop, you know, like we're kind of doing the same thing over and over again, but you're doing it more and more efficiently rather than doing different stuff, you know. So we're just going to see how it all plays out. But honestly, this gameplay looks great. It looks fun, and I'm just as excited as ever to buy it. However, my mind is changing a little bit from potential game of the year to more of like, this is going to be a really fun licensed game. It's going to be especially fun for Harry Potter fans, but I don't know that it's going to be one of the best video games of all time standalone. So hopefully that helps you guys out, kind of see where my mind is at on it. Still, like I said, very good looking game. Looks like a lot of fun. I love this part where she slams him on the ground, but it does look a little repetitive. And we're going to have to just see some more before we're ready to make our decision on it. But if you're curious, today is January 27th. It's a Friday. We're literally, I believe, 2 weeks out right now from the game dropping, and a little bit earlier than that if you have PS5. And so be looking forward to gameplay and like reactions and all kinds of information coming out from my channel on this game here in the next couple of weeks. So thanks again for checking out this gameplay, and I encourage you, check it out on your own. There are some really cool moments in it. But these are just my quick takeaways. So, as always, stay safe and peace out.